And there it is, folks. There it is. Northeast Georgia. Here comes all that pollen. The big question is, can horses have allergies? What do y'all think? June, can horses have allergies? We just brought the horses in to eat. We have lessons pretty soon. Jack says hello. Yes, horses can have allergies. Horses can actually have COPD just like people can. If you hear my voice, it's a little, I'm having allergies. I started taking Claritin a couple of weeks ago. You will see the pollen get in the horses' nostrils and all over their faces while they're grazing. Hey, buddy. Some horses that have lighter eyes or blue eyes tend to have a lot of problems with eye allergies. I have one blue-eyed horse right now. Her name is Fleur. Her registered name is Sparkling Blue Eyes. Don't you have pretty blue eyes, girl? She doesn't really have any problems with it. However, other horses can. I've known quite a few that have got terrible allergies and their eyes get affected and they have to wear fly masks, have to take antihistamine, sometimes they have to take steroids. The allergies that these guys get are more bug related. So I've got a couple horses that get sweet itch pretty badly. This guy gets it pretty bad every single year. When I first got him, he had to be on hydroxyzine pamoate. He was so itchy, he was rubbing off his mane and his tail. We got that under control and we started doing oral antihistamines, and instead of the strong stuff, just Zyrtec. This is a Zyrtec boy. You saw my video last week. Jax gets Zyrtec in oatmeal pies. Queen, we learned, who came from Colorado, we learned that this climate is taking her a bit to get used to. So she is used to drier air. Last summer she was absolutely miserable with sweet itch, so she is already on steroids for the year, and she's been on them for a couple of weeks because we're nipping it in the bud. And that's what you have to do. It takes about a year of owning a horse to know them really well and know how they react to the climate if they've moved from somewhere else like she did. And a lot of our horses did come from other places, and it takes them a while. When I first got Boone, it took him a couple of years to grow a really good winter coat because he came from Cairo, Georgia, which is practically Florida, right? So she came from Colorado. Jax I've had for a really long time. He was already in Georgia, but he did have the allergies. But we keep that in check with the Zyrtec, and then we do topical anti-itch ointment on his belly and sensitive areas. And it's kind of a clear, dry, it's like Caladril clear. So it also creates a barrier. And of course, just a recap, that sweet itch comes from the bacteria of the saliva of the black flies. So when the black flies bite them, that bacteria goes into their skin and it creates sweet itch, which is a nasty rash. It looks kind of like, I don't want to say poison ivy, but it kind of looks like it gets red, it gets irritated, it'll welt up, it'll ooze, sometimes it'll crack, it'll bleed. So we just get super proactive and we start this stuff early on in the year. June doesn't really have any trouble with allergies. Jax and Queen for sure do. Fleur's a pretty easygoing girl. Boone, her dad, is a pretty easygoing guy. They both came from Cairo, Georgia also because they came from the same breeder. But she was actually in Florida being weaned when I got her. And then Boss came from North Carolina. So he's used to a similar climate to this one in Georgia. And this guy is honestly the easiest keeper in the world. He's so easy to take care of. Excuse me. He you don't have to feed him much, and he looks like this. He'll eat any kind of hay I give him. We're already backing off of his portion because our grass is coming in. Tess is out there doing the pasture right now, and I'm about to go join her and help her. But that's it. Yes, horses can get allergies. They can get skin allergies. They can get allergies in their eyes. They can get respiratory allergies. They can get really bad stuff like COPD, asthma, all of the things that we can get. So that's the answer to the question. If you guys like horses and you like horse content, I'm your girl. I teach all things horses, horse behavior, horse body language, horse care, horse husbandry, horse anatomy, all that stuff. And here's one more view of the pollen. This is just the beginning of it. Wait until that pine pollen starts coming. It's gonna be awful. It's thick like paste. And we just got a sprinkle of rain and it washed down the driveway like this. Y'all take care where you are. I hope that you don't need Claritin or Zyrtec. Have a wonderful day.